History, in a very old school way, is a science of chronology. It means two things. The first thing is what happened when, to identify the exact events, how the events unfolded, कब कब हुआ, उसका sequence क्या है. That is one important part of history, and historians labor a lot, love of labor and labor of love both, labor a lot to identify through documents, through archives, through other types of sources, what was the sequence of chronology, which thing take place at what time point of time. That is one part of meaning of chronology. The second part is why. One is what, second is why. When you discuss why, it means causation, why it happened the way it happened. The event that takes place at point A and the event that takes place at point B, is there any correlation? If yes, is there any causation? For example, Gautam Buddha emerges in 6th century BC, right? Why? आप बोलोगे why क्या बात? I have access to documents, some inscriptions, some manuscripts, based on which one part of history is to identify when did Buddha happen. And people debate a lot. Either Western historians want to put him in the 5th century BC, Indian historians want to put him in the 6th century BC. There is a gap of 100 years even today, which is unresolved. And then it cannot be resolved. Different chronologies are there. But that is about what and when. That is about locating Gautam Buddha in chronology. But the second part is why did he happen to be in that very century? And there are various explanations. Somebody would come and say it is axial age. What is axial age? In the 6th century BC, across the world, in various civilizations, great thinkers popped up. In Greek civilization, Aristotle. In India, you have Vardhaman Mahavir and Gautam Buddha. If you go to China, you have many other people. So this was a global phenomenon and Buddha was part of it. So he had to be in the 6th century. Maybe. This is a kind of a correlation, but not enough causation. Then somebody would say, Dekho, Gautam Buddha is not alone. If you read the latest NCERT that came 3 months ago of 6th standard of social science, it is written by a new committee constituted by NCERT, which is headed by Michel Danino. Michel Danino is the professor in IIT Gandhinagar. And if you read that NCERT very closely, he has done a very remarkable thing. He has tried to decenter the 6th century BC of its importance. What he is doing is that 6th century BC is not unique. It is a long-term tradition that started before and continued after. It's 1000 years of rebellion and new thought, which started with Upanishads. And in that tradition, Gautam Buddha came. So it's nothing remarkable about 6th century BC specifically. It's a longer time duration. That is his viewpoint. But now the official viewpoint of Indian students. Then there is a typical classical Marxist perspective. Why Buddha happened in 6th century? They would say, the new cities have come up, new coins have come up, new economy has come up, new states have come up, new bureaucracy has come up, new taxation has come up. All these things are very new. Ye naya daur hai. In that naya daur, in that new age, the ideology also has to upgrade itself. But the problem is that ideas evolve slowly, the material reality evolves very fast. And that is true. Take, for example, in any era, like today, you have Chat GPT. Technology has changed, but the idea of UPSC testing you has not changed. So, in any society, at any point of time, ideas evolve very slowly. Technology and social reality evolves relatively faster. And if that is the case, in the 6th century BC, new cities have come up, urbanization has taken place, new states have emerged, but the religious ideas are still very old of Vedic era. So there is a mismatch. And in that mismatch, people don't feel that their aspirations are satisfied. So they want to promote some alternative idea, and Buddhism happened to be the one. So in every different viewpoint, you have different causation. My simple point was this, that one point of history of chronology is when did Buddha happen to be? And there is a lot of debate about it. And second is, why did Buddha happen to be in the 6th century BC? So हम जब देखेंगे chronology, we have to look at both the aspects, and then only history becomes very lively.